So in today's video, I'm talking about gym plateaus. Happens to the best of us. There's situations where you're not losing weight, you're not gaining muscle, you're just stuck. It's a situation where you're stuck and whatever you are trying to achieve is just not working for you. You're not losing weight, you're not gaining weight. If you actually want to gain weight, if you're like trying to bulk, if you're trying to gain some muscle, if you're trying to outdo some certain records that you hold, you're trying to outdo them and you just can't, you're stuck in a plateau. In order for you to get out of these plateaus, and of course they could be multiple, it doesn't have to be just one plateau. You can call it a plateau as an overall situation, but at the end of the day, there's just multiple that build up. So what you really want to do in that case is to simply go for whatever that plateau is, whatever you are plateauing in, and you want to try to beat it. In order to beat it, you have to change things that are going on in your routine. It could be the slightest thing, but that slight change could actually determine if you're going to get out of that plateau or not. So if you are stuck in something, and say you can only get a certain amount of reps on a certain amount of weight, right? So you're stuck with that weight. Say you're stuck at 50 pounds on something, and you can only get 10 reps, and you can't get more than those 10 reps. This is just an example, by the way. If you can't do that, what you can do is switch it up a little bit. What I mean by that is go down about 10 more pounds and do a little bit more reps so you could build back up and try to beat that record that you hold. No one says that you can stick with that certain one, because if you stick with that certain one, you just can't beat it. You got to make changes. So go down a little bit and up the reps. That's one way. Another way is you can add more calories in your diet. More calories, more strength. If you put more calories in you, depending on, of course, what kind of food you're putting in your system, but if you're putting in the right foods, you up your carbs a little bit, you up your protein a little bit, and then all of a sudden you throw in like an extra meal during the day that you're not accustomed to. You go to the gym the next day after a 24-hour period of digesting that food, everything's going well. You weighed yourself in the morning, everything, the same thing. You do the same stuff over and over again, but the only difference, that slight difference, is the fact that you added an extra meal, you added extra carbs, you added extra protein, healthy, of course. Those extra calories will help boost strength. So you could maybe get that 11th rep up if you do that. These are just examples. I'm not telling you, because based off of your body, you might have to change it another way. It doesn't have to be the way I just said it, but it could be. It could be that. That's just helping you out if you are stuck in that certain situation. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're in a situation where you're plateauing at the gym, and there are certain plateaus that you're trying to beat, you're trying to overcome, in order to do that, you have to make changes, and they don't have to be big ones. They can be slight changes. Could be the diet, could be honestly recovery, could be sleep. You're not getting enough sleep, or you're overdoing it, you're overtraining, you're doing way too much in such little time too, 4 or 5 days straight, non-stop cardio sessions, just doesn't stop doing cardio 5 days straight, and that's all you're doing is cardio. Say that's all you do. You're not doing any strength training, all you're doing is cardio. If you're not putting enough calories in your system, all you're doing is you're burning not only fat, but you're burning muscle, you're burning your body away. If you're doing just full-on cardio, I'm not saying, by the way, cardio is excellent, great cardiovascular exercise. You need cardio. You need it for so many different reasons. For your heart, for endurance, for stamina, for overall health. Cardio is great. I'm not taking away from it, but I'm saying if you do it nonstop every day, that's all you do, like hour and a half cardio every single day. That's it though. That's all you do. And you do it like every day. I'm not just saying 5. I just said 5. But even if you do just 5 and then you take 2 days off, you're still just burning your body away because of the fact that that's all you're sticking to. That could be the plateau itself, is if you're just sticking with one thing and that's all you're doing. Switch things up. Why can't you throw strength training in with the cardio? Why can't you do intensity workouts? Why can't you do body workouts? You know, why does it have to be just sometimes the gym? Why can't you go to the park and do some pull-ups and some push-ups and some dips? You know, calisthenics is very important. Calisthenics is excellent for muscle growth and for endurance and stamina. So all I'm trying to say is that if you're in a plateau, switch the vibe up a little bit. Always confuse the muscle. It's a good thing to confuse the body, and the body learns to adapt. It learns to adjust. So that's what I got to say for today, and let's stay active and get kinetic.